What's going on, Internet? This is your boy Unsighted Sky bringing you a run and gun class setup video for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Now, running and gunning is, I would say, more of a Call of Duty style gameplay. A lot of other first-person shooters, you're going to be a little more tactful. It's not kind of just run around and fend for yourself and shoot everyone. You know, other first-person shooters, you're going to kind of work as a team a little bit. You're going to be a little more strategic, take people out from a distance, but that's not Call of Duty. Call of Duty is a run-and-gun game. So for running and gunning, I recommend a submachine gun. Submachine guns are lightweight, they're very, very mobile weapons. For this run and gun class setup, I went ahead and chose the SAC3. Now the reason why I chose this gun is because it has the fastest fire rate out of all of the submachine guns. When you're running and gunning, a lot of times you'll turn a corner and there's going to be another guy there and you both will start shooting at the exact same time. Now whoever has a faster fire rate more than likely is going to win that battle. Now the downside to the SAC3 is the fact that it is akimbo. For those of you who don't know what that means that you have one SAC3 in your left hand and one SAC3 in your right hand. You can't look down the iron sights. You are literally hip firing two guns at the same time. And that is why I put on the laser sight. Kind of helps your hip fire accuracy out a little bit. For those of you who don't really like the akimbo, then you might want to try another submachine gun. A popular one is the KF5. It actually has the best range out of all of the submachine guns. I'm not really a fan of it though. I know a lot of people are. My favorite submachine gun though is the SN6. It's the most accurate submachine gun. The fire rate's not too bad. It's definitely not the SAC3, but it gets the job done. For the secondary weapon, I went with the Atlis 45. The reason why I chose it is because it's your all-around handgun. It kind of meets every handgun in the middle with accuracy, damage, fire rate, all of that. It's just an all-around good weapon. Now mine, I've got the Atlis 45A1. That's just an upgrade. It's something that I unlocked. I think what it does is it adds 1 point to the damage and then takes away 1 point from the fire rate. Now for run and gun classes, it's all about your perks. For tier 1, I have lightweight. For obvious reasons. You want to be lightweight and you want to be mobile. For tier 2 perk, I have Gung-Ho. Now Gung-Ho allows you to fire your weapon while you're sprinting and sliding. That is extremely useful for a run and gun class, and you really haven't ever been able to do that in a Call of Duty game before. Next we're using the Perk 3 Greed Wildcard, which is giving us the ability to have 2 perks on Perk 3. The most important one, Scavenger. When you're running and gunning, especially with a gun that fires as fast as the SAC3, you're going to be running out of ammo a lot. Scavenger is going to help you replenish that ammo. Next, we have Blast Suppressor. In my opinion, that's the most important perk in this entire game for any class you build. Blast Suppressor is going to give you the ability to hide the ping every time you double jump. Now for the Exo Ability, we're using Exo Overclock. Clearly this is a run and gun class, and Exo Overclock gives you a speed boost. For the Exo Launcher, I say it's personal preference. I'm using a Semtex grenade. I want to be able to launch a grenade off into the distance if I see one person on the right side, one person on the left side. So I can throw a grenade at one guy, shoot at the other guy. Now with the score streaks, I also think is personal preference. You're going to want to set these up according to how well you play this game. If you aren't very good at it, go with lower level score streaks. They'll help you level up faster. If you're good at this game, go with the higher score streaks because you are going to dominate with these. For score streak 1, I'm using the UAV. And now you can see that it says 700 points. Normally the UAV is only 400. Reason why this one cost me 700 is because we are using threat detection. This is painting all of the enemies so I can see them through walls. Essentially, it is a legal wall hack. On score streak 2, we're using the Goliath. Now this is just an awesome score streak. You get inside a machine, you run around, you just mow people down. The downside to the Goliath, there's no way out unless you die. For score streak 3, we've got the Warbird. Now this score streak is pretty awesome. You are just wreaking havoc from the sky with this thing. I think it takes, what does it say, 850 points. So that's about 8.5 kills, maybe 16, 17 kills depending on what type of game you're playing. So there you have it. This is, in my opinion, the best run and gun class setup in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. If you have any other class setup types you'd like me to do, leave a comment down below. As always, like, subscribe. Thank you guys. Have a good one.